สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you for joining us on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and on NBT World. It's a Thursday, and the date is November 27th, and you're with me, Sandrahan Utsaha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward, and in today's headlines, for the first time since he took office, Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is paying Lao People's Democratic Republic an official visit to tighten relations between the two nations. General Prayut Chan-o-cha and his cabinet members, which include Foreign Minister General Thanasak Patima Paragon, Science and Technology Minister Dr. Pichet Durong Kawerod, and Culture Minister Wirat Rod Pochanarat are in Laos not only to strengthen relations, but also to expedite pending cooperation and establish bilateral agreements. The relationship between the two countries has been smooth and respectful. They have mutually moved forward in a positive direction. General Prayut has joined Laotian Prime Minister Thongsin Thamawong in presiding over the signing of 3 agreements. The 3 agreements consisted of those regarding the development of Bo Kao Hospital, science and technology cooperation, and financial assistance for the construction of a road in Luang Prabang. The Thai Prime Minister also met with Laotian Senate Speaker and other politicians, as well as Thai businessmen. The Prime Minister and his cabinet members will leave the Laos People's Democratic Republic today afternoon for the Republic of Vietnam. The Prime Minister's office will launch a series of activities from the 30th of November to the 6th of December of 2014 at Sanam Luang to celebrate the auspicious occasion of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej's 87th birthday anniversary on the 5th of December of 2014. Mamluang Banatay Disakun, Permanent Secretary of the Office of the Prime Minister, announced a plan at a press conference held at the Government Public Relations Department. The week-long event will be held under the title of Love Father, with its main objective to allow Thai people to show their loyalty to His Majesty the King. The event is to be co-organized by governmental units, the private sector, local administrative organizations, the Office of the Royal Development Projects Board, Pit Thong Lang Prat Foundation, and the Foundation of King Rama IX the Great. The Love Father Week includes exhibitions on royal duties, His Majesty's talents and contributions to national security, people's quality of life, national resources, and environment. The success of numerous royally initiated projects and the philosophy of sufficiency economy will also be highlighted at the exhibition. The event will also be packed with a series of cultural performances, while all 76 provinces will bring their outstanding products for display and for sale. The opening ceremony of the Love Father event is scheduled for the 1st of December of 2014 at 4 p.m. to be presided over by Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha. On the 5th of December, there will be an almsgiving ceremony to be taken part in by 288 monks, a walk in honor of His Majesty the King, and a candlelit ceremony to wish His Majesty a happy birthday. All of the activities will be held at Sanam Luang. The Ministry of Social Development and Human Security is organizing a project to promote awareness of violence against children, women, and family members, aiming to tackle the problem at the community level. Presiding over the opening ceremony of a campaign entitled Start to Stop Violence, Social Development and Human Security Minister, Police General Adun Sang Sing Kao, gave a speech saying abuse of children and women mostly occurs within families and tends to give rise to crimes and other social problems in the long run. He added that many people perceive domestic violence as a private issue to be dealt with by the family members only, which is an attitude that must be changed. The minister explained that the campaign will seek to establish cooperation with local administrative organizations in order to address the problem more efficiently. A violence-free community model will be adopted in 1,000 sub-districts, under which local residents will be encouraged to refrain from committing violent acts against children and women and to not tolerate and condemn such behavior. The campaign is one of the activities held annually in compliance with the Cabinet Resolution of June 29, 1999, which designated November as the Child and Woman Abuse Prevention Month. The Commerce Ministry is holding a week-long commodity goods sales event as a New Year's gift to the public. According to the ministry's permanent secretary, Chutima Bunyaprapat, numerous department stores and retail vendors nationwide have said they will participate in the ministry's New Year's scheme, which will be held from the 24th to the 30th of December. Ms. Chutima claimed that the event would also boost public spending during the period, aside from being a New Year's gift for the public. In addition, she also instructed the Department of Internal Trade to hold weekly markets offering the public everyday items at discounted prices, piloting the project in 3 popular areas in Bangkok. The project is meant to help low-income earners, she said, adding that officials are currently in the process of selecting venues for the scheme, which is expected to kick off at the beginning of next year. The Ministry of Industry is working to raise the potential of Thai SMEs to make them on par with international rivals while luring more overseas investors to Thailand. Permanent Secretary for Industry Achaka Sibunreung revealed the goals after attending the Prime Minister's Industry Award 2014 presenting ceremony, which was presided over by General Parayut Chan-o-cha. A total of 32 business enterprises were honored with this year's award, which has been created as an incentive for local industrialists to improve their respective organizations. Mrs. Achika said the industrial sector provides a major drive for the Thai economy, bringing into the country 5.3 trillion baht last year, accounting for 37% of the GDP and creating more than 6 million job opportunities. According to her, the Thai industrial sector needs coherent improvement in terms of production capacity, as well as quality of goods and services, in order to remain competitive in the world market. Mrs. Achika admitted that she was a little worried that Thai SMEs have less access to innovations and financial sources, resulting in their fewer chances to produce goods that correspond to global market needs. Rail transport is considered one of the cheapest and most convenient ways to move about, both within the city and in the provinces. The State Railway of Thailand, or SRT, and various agencies have for centuries tried to develop the country's rail transport infrastructure to be better, faster, and more convenient. Banot Season Sub has been to the Smart Rail Asia 2014 exhibition, being held until the 28th of November, to learn more about the SRT's work for the future of Thai rail transport.
You're looking at a model of the new Bang Sue Grand Station. The train station currently under construction is intended to be the train hub of Bangkok, replacing the current Hulampong station. The completion date, year 2018. The station will have a total of 4 floors, 3 above and 1 underground. The first floor will be the station concourse, which is the place where passengers purchase their tickets and look for snacks and souvenirs before boarding a train and heading to their destinations. The second floor is home to 12 platforms, 8 for the current diesel train line and 4 platforms for the SRT red line running to Rangsit area. The third floor is comprised of 12 platforms. 10 of the platforms are for the future high-speed train network and another two link up with the airport rail link, connecting with Suvarnabhumi and Dongmueang airports, while the underground electric train service linked to the existing MRT subway. Engineers at the SRT explains that the construction of the new hub would link each train line, making it easier for passengers to connect to their desired destination. The structure would elevate the present train tracks running into the city and in the surrounding area to help solve the problem of possible accidents at railway crossings. However, the ground-level tracks will not be pulled up, as it will be retained for use in emergencies. The SRT hopes that this project will also motivate people to choose the railway as their prime means of transportation, increasing inter-provincial passenger number from the current declining 4 million users per year. The ideal service that Thai people have long dreamt of for the national rail system looks becoming a reality in just a few years from now. I'm Panot Season-Sap in BT World.
Thank you to Kun Panot for that report. And in other news, member of the National Reform Committee, or NRC, Alongkorn Polabut, has declared his resignation from the Democrat Party in order to concentrate on his role in the reform body. At the Parliament building, Mr. Alongkorn held a press conference to announce his decision to terminate his membership with the Democrat Party. The letter of resignation will be submitted tomorrow. The former deputy party leader nonetheless confirmed there were no political motives behind his exit, nor were there any problems between him and other party members. Mr. Alongkorn revealed he had been contemplating on leaving the party since the day he applied for a seat in the NRC. After being selected and entrusted with the position of secretary to the NRC whip, he claimed he would like to focus on his new duties and felt the need to end his political involvement, which would otherwise affect his credibility. Asked about his political future, Mr. Alongkorn admitted he could not say whether or not he would quit politics entirely or return to the Democrat Party after his tasks in the NRC had been fulfilled. The Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives will officially launch its weekly agro-market project nationwide as a way to boost farmers' incomes. The Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives has already opened 70 agro-markets, one in each province, to enable farmers to sell their products directly to consumers every Friday. The project has so far been well received. The ministry has also planned to launch agro-markets in all 77 provinces within December. To inform the public of the newly launched markets, the ministry will hold an official opening of the project. The event will take place on November 28th in 4 provinces, namely Nakhon Nayok, Trang, Mukdahan, and Uttarakhand. Government agencies and the private sector have been distributing blankets to help people keep themselves warm in non-province as temperatures have dropped below 20 degrees Celsius at the ground level. The temperature on the mountaintop in Nan has been reportedly lower than 10 degrees Celsius. Homeless people, the elderly, and those with disabilities are most affected by cold weather conditions. Non-municipality officials and private companies have given away blankets in a joint effort to help these people, where some of the blankets have been distributed to the Nan Hospital. There are more than 120,000 people suffering from the cold weather this year. Brazil is a re-emerging country, now ranking 7th in the world economy and a member of BRICS, as well as one of the major machinery exporters in the world. Thailand is now ready to cooperate with Brazil for trade and business, a great opportunity for Thai investors and vice versa. And Kun Suchani Rungmunporn has this report for us.
The Federal Republic of Brazil is famous as a country with one of the best soccer teams, an exciting carnival, and the mountaintop sculpture of Christ the Redeemer. But besides the impact of these images of Brazil, Brazil's huge population of more than 200 million makes it the biggest potential market in South America, for business and investment opportunities. With the significant support of BRICS, a grouping of major economies that includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa as guarantee partners. Brazil is Thailand's biggest trading partner in Latin America. The products that Brazil exports to Thailand are mainly machinery and automotive parts. Surprisingly, Thailand has been exporting much the same kind of product to Brazil, with the addition of agriculture products such as rice. Besides being a country with high purchasing power, Brazil is also a hub for creative industries such as fashion-related items. Lifestyle products have also been making an impact in Brazil. Moreover, a sector that Thai investors could feel an affinity for is the hospitality sector, including the lifestyle-related health and leisure items such as spas. However, according to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, a barrier to trade could arise in Brazil from trade measures that tend to protect the domestic sector from participation by foreign investors. 60% taxation system makes it difficult to start doing business in Brazil without having local partners. The groundwork for free trade area policy hasn't yet been laid, even though the Brazilian government is now really trying to encourage such economic progress. Besides, Brazil, as the biggest country with oil and gas resources in Latin America, is now cooperating with the Thai government and encouraging ethanol and biofuel production from sugarcane as a renewable energy with input from the private sector in Thailand.
So now PTT and PTT Exploration has been talking with the Brazilian authorities in trying to do some investment in the oil and gas exploration in Brazil. So now Brazil requested some Thai company in the sugar and sugarcane industries to explore the possibility to invest and also produce ethanol or biofuel from sugarcane.
Brazil is indeed a great potential market, especially as the world's economically dominant countries appear to have undergone a change of order in these past few years. The world economy is already globalized, so maybe Brazil would be one of the dynamic countries that you would consider. Sushani Rumanpon, NBT World.
Many thanks to Kun Suchani for that report. And that's the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. It's time for a break, but here's a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices first.
Maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The 7th core value, understanding true democratic ideals with His Majesty the King as head of state.
Even if we don't see them, they are amongst us. And they're hungry. Slay your power-sucking monsters. Take their power away. Did you know that the energy wasted by 80 million mobile phone chargers left plugged in at night is enough to power a city like Iloilo in the Philippines for one entire day? Think when you plug.
Faithful Buddhists are invited to donate to the building of a huge Buddha statue known as Praputta Metta. It's to be constructed at Tepratan Temple, Soidao, Jantaburi. With a 20,000 baht donation, the donor's name will be engraved on the foundations of the statue. Those wishing to contribute may make their donations at the Royal Thai Embassy or at the Consulate General in each country. 7-Eleven convenience stores and stores with counter service signs, Rung Thai Bank, Siam Commercial Bank, or Bangkok Bank. Please contact the phone numbers shown for more details.
Welcome back to Newsline. In our ASEAN and Beyond segment, China responded cautiously to news of Vietnam's two most powerful warships making their first ever port of call in the Philippines, but hit back at Manila for fining several Chinese fishermen boats for poaching, saying the decision violated China's sovereignty. Both Vietnam and the Philippines are locked in territorial disputes with China, in which lays claim to almost the entire South China Sea, believed to be rich in minerals and oil and gas deposits. Brunei, Malaysia, and Taiwan also have claims, creating one of Asia's biggest possible flashpoints. Hanoi invited the diplomatic community to visit its Russian-built missile-guided frigates docked in Manila Bay at the start of a 3-day goodwill visit on Tuesday. A Philippine naval official said it was not trying to challenge China's superior naval forces and that cooperations between the two sides would focus on peaceful acts such as search and rescue operations and the sharing of best practices. China did not denounce the port of call but urged both sides to maintain peace and stability in the region. And a mammoth skeleton, which is 30,000 to 50,000 years old, was sold to a UK-based private buyer yesterday for 189,000 British pounds, or about 9.78 million baht. The fee includes the buyer's premium. The impressive specimen stands 3.5 meters tall and 5.5 meters long and may have weighed up to 6 tons in its lifetime. Mammoths, similar to a modern elephant but with a long fur top coat, walked the earth during the Ice Age but died out about 10,000 years ago. The skeleton was part of an old Eastern European collection and, due to its size, had not been mounted until now. The sale also included a 30-centimeter elephant bird egg, which was sold for 69,960 sterling, or 3.62 million baht, to a Chinese museum. And that's it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by simply typing in NNT, and you can check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. We're going to take leave of you today with some footage of the biggest wildflower fields in Ubon Ratchathani province. Have a good day. I'm Sandra Han Utsaha. Sawadee ka.